Okay, good evening to all of us. Me mobi akwaba edeba chat with say so edana jin so. Me ogidi ye say obia ho ye. Na send obia ko ni nyuma so asumdwe mu Nyankopon adon. Ode obia bedu fie so asumdwe mu. Say bedu fie so a me sure say Nyankopon be kwaso aye kra wo ne taban kese na se na odwa ko du fie jojo asumdwe mu. Me din ade from ya me just one say Isaac. Na say the first time I will join here, I especially welcome you all to this particular platform. My name is Isaac, and I'm with Hypes Media. I'm a blogger. And tonight we have another session with one of the powerful gospel songstresses in our country. By name, Rose Adjei. Rose Adjei. Rose Ashley Adjei. Nene you be some say Ashley ni free say ni kudi ana say ni parents di ene anaji baby sa na ye ko baby Ashley no if free na Nyankopon show fa say wadwani once again na san ye be sha say na ya munim no ye mbom pai kakra san say bibia wo ye na wo de Nyankopon ana say empire bo ifri ase a ewie Mr. Moa, your mom by a crowd. Or two for a jam, and actually, that was say, Pasha so, a boy who by now, and I didn't see a share, said a crow. I showed you my see a shame interview as yes, sure, said, Bema be a court as soon as you near young for accident. And that was so a tea empire, and I did. Amen. Okay, my Mr. As of my Rose, Mpacho, what a man caddy.
Metso nkapa.
Ye the Nyankopon asi say Adjei waje penye say uni ebedin ko minim say uni mbrekra na so minim say nyame adwuma no eno a ne ye nti no me de bebre say Adjei oje penye say uni ebedin ko mo.
Sure.
Na something you better say my bisa question we eba ni say na copy Liberia.
That's an interesting question. Me per se, first of all, me cheer omo online who are listening. Yeah, me sure be the meeting me can say me mama one my grandmother no more Liberia dada. But you know, say from the 70s to the 80s, now young men left Ghana. I've been to Nigeria, I've been to some West African countries for greener pastures. Until luckily, you know, Liberia na me papa ko pie na me mame, ene ono ne mame wo ho dada. As a young man, okodu ho no, na me nana ne me mame na omo ye choba. Says na your friend it in brim choba. For ko didi. Inti ye ko didi ye na me nana bisa ni so na krache me hu a wo ye Ghana ni o se an na mo start to mo kasa na o se na hai. O se o wa wonim se abrantie me pese me be seeking for greener pastures and nti na me pie ha. Nti me nana fa ne se ne ba prekope. E na nkofo ba ebe didi a e wo choba ho a na obi so me ba efri Ghana aba o opa ejuma nti mo pa ejuma ma no saa na me nana ye nti na me papa aka me nana ho a se mo twutwu nkukom na obo a na ye aduane ne ade e na nyame ye adoma obi ba ho be didi a opa ejuma ma no ti nyame ye na adoma start so ye ejuma na oni omo a na eti fie me nana ma ne baby tinae e wo fie ho nti nyame ye na adoma onya adwuma bibia be ye kama no so no maame se na waboa me pa de me ntumi nja wechi di enja wo ba e wa ha se na me nkope oba afoforo enkoware no and I will have to marry your daughter na me da dawasi na me sumi e de ahwe wo nso so that was how come my dad and my mom got married and
wow, very interesting.
e wala me
yɛnte wo nka yie kakra menim sɛ menko a deɛ a line no ayɛ sɛ breki kakra.
okay,
mpakyɛw sisi ɛyɛ
you know, said I don't know why I stopped at can you and
hello. Breakages wom bebree nti no yɛnhyɛ dante nsɛm na wobobɔ so no ti menim sɛ wobɛkɔ off na wasen aba back.
Okay, then let me do that and see.
All right. Okay, nti Adjei, yeah, sorry, I won't say you to nti no yeah, my mom so the network only say your network problem nti no mo fan check na gospel Songstress Rose Adjei and Rose Ashley Adjei na ye ni din komo no na answer na yeah, my main sister Rose Besiaba no. Okay, I think she's even here. Nti no mama e man kwan na konto aso mpacho e kwan da ultimate aso
but what me can there
mpacho an sisi a metonka
like I man and I me she am na me and me ma me so Liberia hall page ma bia no ka me baby feel adom ma me papa so nye ejuma no say no oba sine be ya sika na me na fi ha ya
wow
and no dey worry me ma me and na omo worry wo ho nti 4 boys and I'm the fourth born but the first girl. So the kids is Liberians, but we were born in Liberia.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Nti no ye kan sa dia na say Ashley no parent din.
Trying.
Oh, okay. Okay. Such an interesting one. Because in previous video, who said, who profiles you know, you who Liberia, you who Liberia, but now you need send your a shot, say, be reporting a be shame. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. Watch a chain, no, you know. And maybe I said, quite bad soon and Yankopon Ephrael. Offer now, Name, now cotton idea, now go school, now, oh, yeah, day. Now, I sorry, them. Quite bad.
Oh, birth itself was a prophecy. And the American said, because me, mommy, say, time Ọba be woman no. Now wadi kan ya wo be ma baako a we free mu. Ena owo twins omo so mema ena omo free mu. Nti e ba ne saa no. She gave birth again and it was a boy. And yeah, another child. You know, so stop your into so nam kwan so a wɔkɔ market. You know, 80s. He is a prophetess. Oba to wa bɔ mpaeɛ bi aka kyerɛ nyame. O sɛ wetie mpaebɔ no. Na waka kyerɛ nyame sɛ wopɛ sɛ wo ɔbaa. Na nyame si mi nka nkyerɛ sɛ akwala na ɔhyɛ wo yefu no mu no ɔyɛ ɔbaa. Na ɔno nyame ɔde ne bɛyɛ adwuma.
Wow.
Intimately no ade a awo accidentally or let me say miraculously.
Hey.
You know, there was a work. So baby, yeah, in the hospital. A you for man, the boy, yes. Also, but
hello.
And
then okay. And I'm saying you need to in wine, a line in wine, but you just said a tea for the better. Na say also for ba no na obo a o ma me na oji wawo
mpacho ai eto me ma me nkom no sa na friend no.
Oh wow.
Ini na na friend me odi 4 rows odi brim it so ya mata ana bi ko rehearse me na makoye first girl among the lot of men into no baby me papa be ko bia one me ko baby obeko bia one me ko into okọ rehearsals a me di nechi baby obeko bia me di nechi into e to da rehearsals no kro mo nko church ho no wa ma o ma no na che se enyum to adoma
na entity ene so na emu kakra
but if like baby do Ghana yes if do Ghana I na me call ye no the very first prophecy of man was about time na ye prophet and amiko PA that time na enter power ministries din na ye no glorious word
yeah
menka
pacho metonka
so that was how come or share me come say time is coming up I'm going to be a great minister of God now tunyum actually nipa he was studio much serious yeah
Wow. Indeed. Obed me very prophetic.
Yes,
Yeah,
very
then
miraculous.
say in comsha ọba no ehye o abrabo mu no nso ye o setie ma san comsha because me sure say nka unyi no time na wonam titie mu no nka oye abofra bone sa time na I don't think say nka baby a we do nka na nka wo mini anom Precious Adjei and KOB Kweju or say Bonsu. So Adjei. It's quick one. Precious Michelle Sawati Menka. Bisa 2 questions in here to answer.
Okay, bro. As good evening to everyone on the platform.
Good evening. See you, Papa.
Please, I wanted to ask. A couple of us see you people as people in the limelight and call for baby anymore. Lots of people listen to your songs and all that. Are there times you feel very discouraged and feel that you are alone in this ministry thing? Are there times I'll feel say, okay, for number of people, if it was translating into your like people that support you genuinely, you would have gone very far. Because we know that a lot of people know you. You go for programs, you do a lot of things and all that. People know you. Are there times you feel very alone in this your ministry work? And when it happens like that, what do you do? I believe that if there is a young person listening, thank you.
Times, sometimes we are there. Few. I think say 1 year she, and sometimes it's a kakra. And if you are not the person na wunim nyame na wunim nyame asem na wunim nkomhye sem aba fa wabrabo ho a, sometimes you give up easily. But then I may come from the beginning. My life itself and my breath is a prophecy. Something peculiar and something special about my life and my ministry. But there are times as humans you feel say, but when it happens like that, when he is not with us or he doesn't show us a sign, we will feel discouraged. Whilst you are even in pain, you receive a call. Maybe so for being afraid. You are all over the place. You are blessing life. Keep on, don't give up. You are going to get there. Just say, you ministered so powerfully. People were talking about you and you give up. Others are being blessed from our ministry. Oh, now be so proud. Mama, it's saying, oh, Nyame, last time it's here when you more radio, so it's here when you more TV. Man, what to you, man, not be all these things. When it happens like we run straight to God. Me, when I'm in pain, the only thing I do is listen to music and pray. The only thing I do, because me too much into friends. And then I see my fellow colleagues. But when I come home, I'm home alone. I don't have anybody I go to like a friend. So when I'm sad, when I'm discouraged, when I'm in pain, when hope is lost, I turn to God through worship. So if you want to use it. For me, so many times, I said,
All right, sure, Marus. Very clear. Me patch on to make up the next question, so.
yes, please.
Sure. Okay. I know that you've had a lot of music releases. While releasing a whole lot of songs have been released from your end. I want to know, has there been times as in was song with sound engineer and a music producer song no on person will release this song now because of one or two things. Do you want to share such an experience with us and share that happening to you? Because a lot of our people sometimes complain say on which sound engineer and you not ready on person or tossing up and down. How do you go about stuff like that as a young minister per your experiences?
Oh, like most songs, who had been a son who had lived with me.
Oh, okay.
I mean, and if of the day, satisfied, it
Okay.
just come out. The song is perfect. It's being played as two people pass by, and when they like, wow, the song is good. And people always say, songs. No, Rose is up to you what she gets. So when she be to get to arrive to anything. Once we are done, time that is much. Yes, yeah, the all about the boy and say the moment big time this song is for me. People call are crying on the phone. I risk
Yeah.
so there is no
Hello.
why you ready?
I'm saying online no breaking kakra nti na ma ye nheda nte nsem na wo kan nyina.
So I should say it again.
I think
Can we
I
summarize
got a
na
part of it, but I'll summarize my yeah, that's true.
I think there's still a breakis and
I think it's the weather. But can you hear me now?
Mpacho yet on can. Yes, breakages kakra okasa back then.
Yeah, I say in your talk so I don't know where you are Maros into. I'm sure say I don't know since you only talk on so.
I think I thought a lot of places.
It's a little clear.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Yes, fine.
Let's manage. Into Mpacho to us. Mpacho with me to us. Okay, I'm say all right, so very resolve it. And you know, once again, Mpacho yet on can.
Yeah, so as I was saying, say, anytime I may ready, I make a studio to record my songs, you know. Me bohum paye wufie. Na ma sende nyumna ma sound engineer no in advance. Na ma catch the type of instrumentations I mepe. And I give him the beats. Me the man no beats in the man. Na ma sending as audio. And because he has once stayed with me, you know, only me. And he's able to connect with me easily. Into no, yeah, I made do studio hono. Whatever I want in the song, you know, miraculously, no, also so the same thing in the song. So working with him becomes much easier. Sometimes he will be in a haste. Oh, mommy, you're not releasing you, I title, Mr. Relaxing. Now, when the time is right, we'll release. And you know, there hasn't been any time he will say maybe he's not ready for like now the song is not right. Let's wait. Anytime I ever he's also prepared as I am. Yeah.
Precious,
Okay, yeah, I think them here very clear. I'm clear. Thank you.
So our last one, I'll be for now, then so that KOB can also come in.
Okay, and then Mami Bisamaru say the last song I released here, it was I think in the year 2021.
Yeah.
Or 2021. But when next are we expecting a single or probably an album from the end in Portugal?
Oh, single I should have released it in April, but the moment say me releasing you through prayers near then I was led not to release now. Na me holding on.
Okay.
Yeah, so nyumuna dia masendia ma sound engineer ne dada. As the beat I say obo nyina. Until now we should have even done it even from last year. But before me program me rehearsing like getting ready for Kahaha no. Nanya me mami something different krana I can add up to the song to make the song a perfect song. And when I mean say yes indeed. Nyame pese nyumwe ebeba no will be another level in the ministry of Adjei. Into no year latest by August September day. Na may release a single. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Marius. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, and you know, that was Precious of Alpha Gospel. Precious, may that be brave. My KOB. Precious, Otimen can.
Good evening, Sir Isaac.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening to Auntie Rose. I think this is very own platforms that are Ebeboy, so we should try to in. So that's all I want to say. If I can go on with my questions.
Sure, boss. Please go on.
Okay, so Auntie Rose, I think that sound engineer, one money, but shout out to DDT.
DDT, and Yes.
Job. Yeah, he's doing a good job. Yeah, he's doing a good job.
Dr. D. Thompson.
With him. Yeah. So, had they been a tool for a program, then all of a sudden, maybe also for now, tells new free program no say yes ma it's either so has there been a day in your life as a musician before?
Oh, a been see that. Maybe not of any that I know of. Maybe on my meeting won't kukum. A been see that, but I think say somewhere last 2 years.
Okay.
And friend me for a program. Now, or friend me for a program, and mommy, very sorry, pana. Program no, or Nimia can be an but one gospel artist be a catcher and say, I don't know, any year fine. Na on fanning too soon, or the maybe too soon. And until one friend me be this time they are using the person. And one I'm starting to say misery into business and a misery. Me, the kind of things I've gone through in this my life and in my music. No, there are certain things that don't get to me easily. I said back one day, I'm catching and go say, men can't wait with pride, but I say it with humility. Say you can't you to form more Ghana from her in ma nyamia dum every week. Nyamia dum onya programmer. To me, you mean for the moment in unless it's a program in mean my bra men person me. Until that time na assembly see and we programs me you know that I was even struggling. Say me yi back away from me say na be ya me hu be hia me because I didn't even know because maybe another program no cry one. Say me ka say me kwa me missing me 2 programs and na wa cry say me ko. So kan ya na me start say me sere. Me say oh don't worry no problem because me ankasa na me me de because nka me kokra na me missing me program. So and yeah, baby, I tasty, but it has happened once. Yes, it has happened once. But then you know, can you man who a can home and do. Aha.
Okay. Then my second question comes to you because last year the number of awards Adjei and mint me yeah. And but upon like all the awards received, I don't question correct na correct me. I think okay. Most of your staff is centered in Accra.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not Accra, we know how big you are.
Sure.
But after have you considered interviews be outside Accra? Cape Coast because I think sometimes we might have a big artist in Accra, but maybe I'll be concerned when no be anymore. What are you doing up?
With a very beautiful and powerful question. I'm working so hard to get to that level. Kumasi, for instance, my cohort, I acquired a couple of interviews. One of the things that a year, like a blockade, me ministry, any menu mami, and say I had worked with 2 record labels already. Now I don't know what really happened, And my menu now baby bia. When I go to places, there are places I go and they are singing my songs. You'll be surprised.
but they don't even know who sang the song. That's where the problem is. So as for the songs, Adjei baby, you'll be surprised. Adjei baby, but they don't know the artist behind the song. And I say, I don't have a producer. Me and me producing me, managing me for 5 years. So you can know how difficult it is as a woman penetrating such a difficult, industry like this. I felt to say, oh, let me do it one at a time. Nyame adom akra for abeji matum, and for one or two reasons with the way I'm receiving awards, who said now finally Nyame adom, people are beginning to accept Adjei's ministry kakra. So Nyame adom say me release me single now my plan is me babe release ya. It's not going to even be in a rush. I'll make sure say nyumuno will be on all the TV stations, both in Accra, Kumasi, Takrady. I'm going to get representatives who will do all those jobs for me because I don't have a team. Because I am the financier of my own project. So when it comes to things like that, yeah, difficult. But at least you can be our executive producer now, or be or mommy or financing the project now. It will make things a lot easier, but it be niwasa. But I have thought about it, and this time around, I have decided that I'm going to work hard on that. Koforidua say when you go to most of the campuses at Koforidua, they know me because me call her shows near there. But as he said, me with the awards, we are also working on it. Say beye, ya me beye aduma. Nyumuna me pesa be release eba out pe. We are going all out. Kumasi Eko, Koforidua, Yebeko, Takrady, Cape Coast, Sunyani, and all those places. Koforidua, Yebeko, Hunyina.
Okay. I think I have one last question, which is
Okay.
in a two-in-one form. Okay, so I was coming to talk about management and then our boss, but all the same, me person me this I say management, is it that excuse me to say when I want to masia na mun to asia to the extent say ankonam now because you say mu like here ni padodo is it una sometimes and you are saying you are now musuna and omunte because sometimes your best at ejuma fe be jadi music manager say artist mu ade artist in. So what's the problem with you? And lastly, now I want to find out, say, are you open to anyone, say, be on board for managing you?
Thank you so much, man. I've worked with 2 record labels. Me, one person, I'm not difficult to deal with. Anybody who knows me will tell you. But it takes a day or 2 to know somebody. And I am not that type of person who love to defend myself in public. No. Semini obi issue. I want everybody to accept it like that until the truth come out. I know a lot of people know mini record label me but I never sat on any radio station to even talk about it. No, I don't believe in that. Bible say in Amos 3:3, say, can 2 walk together, except they agree? Many media excel ye Juma. And how it ended, I don't even know how it ended, but we all went our separate ways. But I believe, say, Abrabo Mono, people come your way for a specific purpose. So they will go. There is no fight. There was no fight. My second record label, he was my producer and my manager as well. Now, my second album in Srihehe, and we were getting ready to go to Kumasi to do promotion. It was on a Tuesday. Tuesday, me say Thursday. Tuesday, me no friend me. So Rose, I'm in the UK, just like that. One can't so too quiet. He didn't discuss it with me. He didn't tell me anything. He just left me like that. So you can imagine the pain and all that thing. Kumasi 2 days. Kumasi flyers ni bibia sendi amami. Then I catch him so UK in November. As a American 2017. Or see or UK. He will be coming to US in December. But on him da or back to Accra. So if I really want him to do my project, it's a metenasi na me train, they obey na wabansa na wabetwaso. And the music too is also my gift. My life. So if you are doing your life, now baby, I should wait till nobody is going to sit down and wait. So that was how I knew ye juma mutiti he left na me susu me to aso a me ye me juma. So it's not that me na me nyo munya adwin. Who say obi ane na adwin odinam. And I mean, so I always say you can't be a very hard working, say, abandoning you to a juma. Won't to me, you mean free. Because as a producer, as a manager, we juma mamma, and not Miss Susunu may come enough for us for more programs near dear. When I was with Media Excel, most of the programs, I got the programs myself, but I never stood anywhere to even talk about it. Because now in my software be brain, the program be almost frame here. Now my catcher, my producer, my catcher manager, so far we are from you. Now this is the amount or so of the mommy. Because now your percentage so I go to my programs, now percentage me ba, na me diaba. And I saw then I said me producer and manager. Now at the end of the day, I will also struggle with certain things. Because I know say when you have a manager, your mamu like getting programs and all those things, a manager na producer na said yeah. So when you say me na me who nebi ma say me no, I am very, very, very difficult. If you get close to me, you find out say I'm not bragging anyway. But when you get close to me, you find out say I'm a very lovely person, a very sweet person to be with, and yet difficult. But it's like sana akoban, and my doors are open. Say obi super so oba no be producing me and no person managing me. The gates are open. It's just that I will be very particular about the kind of person who is coming into my ministry or coming into my life to manage me, because I have worked so hard to get to a certain level, and I wouldn't want to get anybody on for me higher than where I am right now. But my doors are open. I think a couple of days I had 1 or 2 people calling me from Adjei. They want to manage me. Other people, so a lady friend of mine called me, so Okachi Obi said, or what is be when the person saw my picture, the person, oh, she's beautiful, is she married? Or see, yes, so no, I can't do it. But see, she's too beautiful for me to be working with her just like that. So I can't do it. So I believe say God works in times and seasons. At the right time, you will be or better a jumana see or better push a jumano. So my doors are open to anybody who wants to produce. They be come say a Alpha Gospel. See you. Or managing me or see them. Or see I'm too big for him.
Okay, so mommy, follow-up question. Question. These 2 producers and managers are almost me. Not contract woman them. Were there contracts?
Yes, please, there was.
And Adena Ubia fan baby NCO. One can say, oh, we are breaching contract, so let me take legal action or something.
Oh, they be. I was me the can't catch us. Me obia. When I'm dealing with people, I try my best not to offend them, because the same ladder you climb to go to the top is the same ladder you climb to descend. So na many obi idea no, or even form me or climb this way. Because say Debbie, this person has been of help. Say nipa where I'm me and can maybe pempen so I'm do There was no issue because I didn't breach a contract. Sanka sepi mini manager na producer nanti and can me breach your contract now. But so omo nanka omeye say omo de befa ha taking legal action. But
yes, that is where I'm coming from.
Yes,
since
but
anyone I'll be contract me.
Omo moja me hoko no. I felt say sebi or no wa baso on me be ejuma. So on me ye juma bi ma me to me no. So I just let go. Now me so me relax here and I seek the face of God. And I nyankopon so so the kwan for e ma me.
Okay. Ninti ami bisa question we ne say we beka say then it means say obi a obeba wakwan mu say oni obeye adwuma bia nipa no though there may be contract but obey the ope and nothing will happen.
No, you see the thing, that's one of the reasons why now yeah no muka say na gospel for I say ye asem surasem. Somebody will say oh maybe when you boa for nipa na eboa wonti no or ye wade bia say we ye din. I told you from the beginning say sebio nipa na aba so person we ye adwuma. Nti so you want to me ni we adwuma. There is nothing you can do about it. And I can't go and fight the person. Sebio nipa no dey sika. Yeah, dear mommy, even though we signed the contract, and you should know, say, first of all, nipa no na the contract ni beba ma wa sign. It is only the contract about no assign, not the sika ye wa de. Then you stand up and say, who ni me sign it 3 years, 4 years, me penny, who do I do? Obey anything. Nipa no waka so obey the credit. Saying no, so you just leave it in the hand of God. I mean, or the same way when the person leaves, God can bring another person. And even all this while, look at the kind of out. Look at the kind of quality videos that I shoot, my production. When it comes to branding, you can all attest to it. Semi-releasing the way I go to places for my interviews. Sometimes even people think that there is a team that is in charge of everything that I do. But me nangasa me team na meti. But this son said Nyankopon come me he gives me wisdom. Me da I have no ideas. Me ye ema juma na I say me ye ekonim ema nipa ye nshira. And at the end of the day ade ebema sebi wo be ye adwuma we hear sika or the programs are I think so far maybe some 1 or 2 big stages been a minya mount here. But apart from that, when it comes to churches and this programs 1 or 2 here and there, at the end of the day, me bobby programs the little proceeds I get. Now my savior to baby. Project and I have something I have to do or I need to release a song. Let me use the little proceeds that I have. Now they are pushing, now I'm investing into my work. Because I believe that I'm investing a year. One day I'll reap. And that's how it has been.
Okay. KOB, last question then. Nah,
I think that would be all for now.
For now. Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Okay. Once again, Mami mo bi akwaba if I'm chat with say so. Edi e different me just one is Isaac. Yes, Sister Bakonso, all the way from US. Heti Koji, thank you so much for joining us. Esiwomi has also joined us. Esiwomi, Michelle Memwakwaba. Do you have any questions, suggestions, or anything you want to put across?
Isaac, thank you so much. I think I joined the conversation a bit late, so I would want to listen more, and then if there's anything I'll add.
Okay. All right, that is fine. Thank you. Okay. So, Mami Rose.
Yes.
Precious, can I say we're releasing you baby?
Yeah.
Online, especially YouTube, because before baby now YouTube YouTuber baby now so they need all platform so then now we are found.
Oh, me start from the beginning, no. When I got my first record label now, they opened the how do you call it? Be a YouTube account in the mommy. I even didn't know. Until after I said Adjei Jumana, I started working with the second record label. No? Before I got to even know, say there was a YouTube account. And that YouTube account had only one song, which was Ejawa Hermiso, the one I featured PACS. Yeah, so what I had to do was that I had to make sure say make gada ni nyina na yedi So it had to take a lot of time. And Sana, when they grow, I had to bring up a whole lot of strategy, telling people to subscribe, message them credit, and they brought friends on board. And I think say ya pa 1K who I your name and the watch hour no so no. And chene do sa pempen so I say do it will be monetized. So me, I believe in one thing, say abutre. Me the abutre them will be pa because at dear bia eya would dear what as far as when you relax and do it well, a very fine. A woman say start some of them have had a proper management team to work with to make sure all those things are like is all in line. But once I send a no, I didn't get that. And my name, my nyoma bebre to sing, but I'm working on it. I've brought 1 or 2 people on board on me to make sure say me upload the quality videos. But when you go there right now, all my songs am I releasing and we are working hard to make sure say the subscribers will grow to the right level. Let's say edu.
Okay.
I think so.
All right. Me pacho, minim say ukun ye sofo.
Yeah.
Okay. This trending issue online everywhere. I want us to be straightforward on it. My Yanseke also opinion about it. Do you think sir instrumentalists should be paid?
Yeah, most especially when it comes to the instrumentalists, it comes in 2 ways. There are people who come to church all in the name of, oh, maybe I know how to play instruments. I have my work that I do, but I will come every Sunday to play the keyboard, to play the bass, to play this. And I will be school, to do music. Need the so wako school so obey instrumentalist. No, or the missing instrumentalist, keyboardist, and bass guitarist, or a lead guitarist, a trumpeter, and all that. School so so when it comes to such people who do that as their job, at least at the end of the day, once they sit with you and let you know, say, this is my job and this is what I feed on, at least a contract is signed and you come as a worker. That's why the fact say, oh, Baba, sorry, at least we're signing agreement with them. Say at the end of the month, since they are not working anywhere, they need to be paid. They need to be paid. I don't go against that. Even my church, instrumentalists no more. Everybody in the church they pay. Yes, even more no money Accra. Some of them came from Kumasi. My husband rented place more to stay. They stay where they are staying and no more sorry. Sometimes no sorry no baby answer no maba. By the end of the month, we'll make sure say say. So I believe say if the person comes, say this is my job and no why not? They won't they will come and tell you say oh, they want to come and serve, but this is what they do. Intino eda obeba ho obeba sorry no dear obebo eda one bad dear musumpo obi and also so intino once the person comes and they are not going to be like, oh, maybe I love this or I have a passion to play the keyboard, so let me do it once in a while when I come. Until you don't bother to pay me, yes, no, but say this is my job that I do. If you Kumasi, maybe you pay baby mother, you pay me every month and you agree. Why not? You have to pay the person. Until it comes in 2 ways.
Okay. I think that is fine. Mpacho, we started Yankopon Edwuma. Menim say o say obey your ministry, everything about you a prophecy.
Sure.
But has there been a single day what must you say I do it me yanka man family one bishop.
Hey, oh, Makami, nipa maka so many times. Sometimes when the going gets tough, to me tenacia, I quite remember say last year, na me babe yeah, me program I'm all the time. You know what happened? COVID, no. After doing my preparations, near dear, me invite us for over 50. Betina hall, 4 pastors. All the people I invited, as if you say, Yesheda, Kokan be bishop, say mama. And I stood on stage. I made 2 more, and I cried like a baby.
Oh.
And I said it openly, say, Raddy, if this is how you are going to treat me, and I mean 2 view. And I left the stage. So most of the pastors who came there for no, say, Rose, no, you don't have anywhere to go. This is what you do. Oh, I told myself, I sat in my room when I came home, say, Raddy, is this how you want to treat me? All my life, my mom say, like I will serve you and do your work. And I said, you won't like pay a boy for mommy, it's not about Rose J, it's about you, Lord. And if you do this to me, mean to you. Until this year, for instance, when I was about to organize Kaha, there was only one prayer that I prayed. I said, God, every time when I do my program, I use my own skills. Dream, and I see, said that's the reason why things don't go the way I want it to go. But Lord, this time around, I want you to take absolute control. Do what you want to do, and let all the glory and honor be given to you. And as you can I say, I feel waiting. It is one of the years I am when my program I say my baby everybody who came saw, witnessed, and testified. So at least as a human being, sometimes you get to a certain, why should I go through so many times? I've said that thing so many times, but sometimes the moment I make us say Rade Adjei, then you be quiet. If you want me be organizing my program, those who promise you some wow, after bedu baby, who for be in few. And I'll tell my guys, I mean, my team, like the guys who normally play for me, instrumentalists, they have come closer to me like a team. So when I'm about to do anything, they are the ones that I discuss it with. So I told one of them that, Charlie, this time around, they're programming their menu because how I'm going to do it, I don't even know how. But who said, Nyami baby, no be a friend. Oh, Rose, program be owner. Young is young friend won't tell me sorry, pa, but you per se amount this amount, you per se amount this amount. Will you come? So why not? Do be one make programs in na area no na nyame ya dom ma metume raise capital me de be me program. So as for the times of saying and I'm a bemobu amaka say me nye biom no de maka so many times, but at the end of the day obi be say nyame afre wo obi si de aka say wonko. Sometimes when you say you don't do, if you why you say you won't do it again, but he puts through for you and doors open. I quite remember when I was about to release Nagod. That was when the COVID issues started. My mounting the billboards and things, and I spent over 400 to 500 million cash. And yes, credit. I had paid for everything, my billboards, and look, I didn't get sponsorship, so I used my own money to get the metals at different locations. Me billboards mounting and the pavements now I walk in that mini billboards, me mounting be. I had paid for my instruments, I had paid for my auditorium, I had paid for my lights, I had paid for everything. We had started rehearsals already. I think that time the only people who came on board was GTP. Ntuma no me de obia de instrumentalist dia mo me de me BVs dia mo ye de akoma Songstress ni tailors. I had paid for everything. So you can imagine. In a BBI, yes, so after the program didn't come on, me yes a mayor lunch no so omamba no. Those people who came also gave me, some of them gave me post-dated checks. Post-dated checks no so omode ma me no so no. Akronfo bora me fie no mutam. checks almost fine. Yes, you're fine. No money in there. Me bisa nyame o questions there me bisa na baby because now I confirm about earlier that month. So 2 weeks after my program, you know, almost buy. Me susu box I made me sick I you know, they took everything. So I had already started shooting the Nagod video. How to even finish the payment. Now quite simple for because I had to call the people who gave me the check, say now about. So you can imagine calling some of them again to tell them so sika no mo wi ya wo block here mpacho da be na me meji asanko ya another bed in a mommy. So I didn't even know where I was going to get money from to pay him for my video. And even after the video is even being done, how do I put it on TV? Me wo no be frame me. Obisa me say na Rose bro nya no didn't say it was in December last 2 years. Then I said bro nya ni de me hu so na we are even moving from where we are to another place. So I don't have any money. And I catch him say, yo, Mati, with the Monday, me send you BB. Now they did bring. Sikana nipa sending me na bro adwene nti ase. So it was in dollars. Mrs. and Sikana, it was almost about 80 million. Yes, and yes. The moment I received the money, na makoji me video aba. I just took the songs to all the TV stations. I gave everything. So sometimes these are the questions I ask God. As a young girl like me, me now for share designer dresses, ni bags, mukita bags, ni designer shoes. I can use my money to do that. But all my life, all I've always thought about and dreamt about is to do your will. And this oh mommy bless you already. But what we say, who can no be acquired in different ways. And I thank God, you know, I have not decided to give up yet because if I would have done that a long time ago. But my program, Kadia Hakarata Tov this year. Nami who kwaya nyami faso man and saso na say no. God is ready for me. God is ready to take me to another level. So I am not stopping right now.
Amen. In bebree no ɛyɛ yɛte sɛ mmaa ne titiriw na mowɔ nnwomtoɔ mu no especially ɔmo ba no bebree na ɛka sɛ asɔfo awareɛ ɛha adwen woyɛ asafo maame sɛn na ministry ɛne awareɛ woware sɔfo wokɔ program a ɛte sɛn ɔma ho kwan sɛn na ɛteɛ.
Well, me, I always say, marrying a man of God is a ministry on its own. And if you've not been called, I want to mean yeah. And marrying a pastor is one of the most difficult marriages among all the marriages you can think about. Because you should be spiritual. You shouldn't go through pain. They even see you say, they won't go through pain. They won't go through a harm. So it becomes very, very, very difficult. Because even when you are going through hardship, you can't call anybody to talk to. Because they are also looking up to you. So it becomes a very difficult aspect. And I always say, I am a 4-in-1 woman because I have become the church mother. I'm a wife. I'm a gospel minister. And so my church are looking up to me as a church mother. My husband is also looking up to me. My children are looking up to me. And the world at large is also looking up to me. So it's a very big responsibility. And I thank God, no matter how difficult it is, my husband understands because he's a ministry person. So he knows that he has his ministry that he carries. And I also have my ministry. My children also respect my ministry and they love and support my ministry because there are times me call interviews near then I'm a banner me da me when they come, they don't come to me, they'll go to their father. Say a comedy no bizom say na say mama me da ho osi o wabre manenda. So you can imagine, yes. Oh, mommy is tired, let her sleep. So you could see how supportive my children and I are and how understanding they are. But it's not that easy as the way I'm saying it like that. It's not easy. Because sometimes, you know, to me, we say, who call program, crana. If you I can't remember now, me call program, be whatever. But in so tall, not knowing in so in tall whatever. So me who say in so name, Muna ye better now. Na manua ma better da. Me chucha me na me ade me de see just so me steam me wo ma be me be ma be nkwa. It was on a Sunday. Then they called me say, oh, program no eba so na me when I'm saying so to e to wa hanu to me come say hwe. In so on to wo ho. Na say me je aduane ni see just so. Na me friend me husband what fa say oba bi na me say ombra na omehwe me aduane ma me na me ko program. So you can see say sebi when you husband oti wase a on prince aduane see just so na ko program. Na had to leave the food na me aduane ko tema e ko tonyo na me samba. So ejumane de it is not easy. And you being a church mother every Sunday, despite the fact that we program with baby, it's just once in a while. If you want to catch my husband, so time now go for no mom earlier than the time I will minister. So unless I go, no, I can't say call because quite for no. If not that, every Sunday between you was from program I sing in my church before I go. Because as a man also expect to say almost so they'll be blessed from your ministry. Into two. Na wadwane na wako baby foforo na wasan 20 bi wo mekọ aba no na sorry so yapon. So it's not easy. It's one of the most difficult, but say na me dey kan kind if you've not been called into it, you can't.
Okay. And you know, advice ben na odebema adasofo na emaba wani bi ka say omusro say ombeware omo no. Esa nse omusro say omukwa ware mu a omo support omo ministry.
Every marriage has its burden. When Jesus Christ told the disciples that if you want to follow me, pick up the cross and follow me. So in life, whatever marriage, everybody has their cross they are carrying. Obi cross your wooden, obi cross your metal cross, obi there your glass cross, obi so there your plastic cross. It is all not the same. But at the end of the day, say our kasa ukomu say fapim ewo Yesu Christo moa. You are safe. And from before ube ware no so you go through relationship, you will be courting. And Siana want to say whatever that goes on in a relationship and no net transfer call our until whilst you are courting with the person and more relationship, more emotions, or you are learning from each other, or how do you studying each other, you see one or two things that you don't like, you speak out and talk about it as quickly as possible. If there is anything that can be done about it, you do it. If not, not to bring you a problem. And most of the young girls, they feel say ube worry software. It's all about ube jina na washe high heel. So mommy never know, never fans. You my woman, you are not ready. It's just the fans in a woman no need no meji no munantine omu wavy first lady. Oh, now we're waving is as a Miss Ghana. Officer no. And sometimes they feel say, when you become a pastor's wife, the moment the offerings and everything comes, we now enjoy. Into benye scared. Mentality no. So when they come and the things they were expecting to have, no, if they don't have it, but there are a lot of things that are even more difficult behind the scenes to even the flashy things you see out there. And to know if they really want to go into it, they are ready to go through it. They can go to. If they don't want to or they are not ready, they shouldn't even try.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. My picky questions kakra from Yeti for so. Nana question bisa say, how do you handle stresses being a pastor's wife and a mother as well?
Stress in it, a woman. I said, say, when the Lord gives you vision, He makes provision. Me worry, I check akra. Into ama, I have learned some ups and downs. And as you are in the marriage, you have to study and see which things or which, like nyoma ebe fatao and ebe kwamao. You don't have to look at other people's marriages to work yours out. Look at what will help you. Stress in the woman, but when it comes to my job me ye me nyuma na bibia. My breko ameko. Nothing stops me. Nothing stops me until what I want to see done is done. I don't rest. It is very stressful. Sometimes you come home, make it even how to you take the spoon and put the food in my mouth. Because my breath, all I need is sleep. Difficult. Wow. But as I said, when God gives you vision, He makes provision. No matter how difficult it is, He gives you ways to go through it. And that's how it has been.
Okay. And apart from ministry, do you have any other job? Oh yeah.
At first, Nami was boutique, Rose's boutique. It was a unisex boutique. Nami year from 2016. The binam is 2006. Me starting kakran. So I do baby na mini producer no. Yes, we use that little art income no to put into the music. I was doing it before, but I do baby na me who said no. Music ministry is a job on its own. And if you want to get to a certain level, you need to put in your all. Yeah, and then I work in our office, and I never work in our shop. Na kakra ba we niswa. Na wa ko fire no. I don't believe it's SME and the san come do something so I do. So I decided to put it aside for a while, put it on hold, so that I can concentrate on the music to make sure say it do some level be after the moving forward will not be that difficult. And I've been able to push that for about 4 years now because my Juman has been 4 years. Maybe all the things I was using, my showcases, my dummies, and all those things I was using to sell. So this time around, I may imagine saying now that I'm done with Kahaha, I want to plan and see what I can do next. At least music, ne kakra. Na nka me me shop kakra, me ton ade at least. Na idea. My baby I come. So first I was having a job, but now I don't have it. But I'm planning to get back to it and see what God will do.
Okay. Intimate obey advice is say obi pese ora nyum to mu and the ministry mu obey a side job.
Oh yes, it's important. If you have a way around it, so be able support you are here amount and why not? It's important because I thought that yet is a dry season in the winter. What you wanna say? Sorry now, be serious, be in person obey a program called because obey invited. So at least when you have your job and you don't have programs, you can also rely on it. Now with the income kakra. So it's important say obi biara or person venture into music no obey ejuma because sankanye ejuma na nka be ya oh nka menya that way maybe to me supporting me who enyum to no. So it's advisable say when you want to enter into music, you should get something doing. Say nya wo kwa na obetina no kwa na wo obi a obehwe wodwuma hwe ne yie dia. Yes, it's advisable.
Okay. But ora ministry mu no edem ben pa na aba wonsemu a obeka se ade we de aye memwa bre bia na ahokyere aba mabrabo mu o ministry mu.
Where the Mecca Ashen Yankupon the Union Pa Uncle Isaac. A Tony near sometimes what you ask yourself, in the municipal, God makes a way. A young one. Let me share this testimony for you to know say God is good. And I had to do one or two things. Me here, I one or two things in the house, asking God, how am I going to get money to do what I want to do? Now my Kobe program, Monday, holiday. I went and pledged at the program because I wanted God to do something in my life. And I'm a pledge. Me pledge ye free other sikabi, I'm sorry. So the little money I had on me, Sikana ne woman when you see the boy for your program, nothing I may be fee be die. See and run me imagine say me come so for penny, sorry. Na me knew Marco soon because I was not doing anything in the house. Na me call ye na me ne so for no koya sorry we no. Me tunyo ba ku me no bi. Into more ba be pon no so oh mo mbo for mo nye offering you. Mo be your offering no na yen share grace na yen ko. Omo share omo de sika ne nyina egu mu wi o se mu pagya offering mu fa nkoma rose. Afi me gina ho. See nyame. The whole day in the makan see ready. Eh, sa na what here. Sometimes now we need that one in answer. You will make a way where there seems to be no way. It's me no me one day ya madam you say and then me nye bi. Anya me be a kwan ma me nya bi. E bi nsi da. Because anytime I have a little, minim say me watch me I mean yes sky no. That is when I put in my all. Kakra me woni nyina me the bar for it. Because when you want your fruit, you need to sow your seed to get your fruits. Nti nyame adum nti de bia nyame hye ne ho animunya. Oh my bravo.
But also you need to sow your seed.
Sure.
But your son boss you might be.
I said anytime you need a blessing from God or you need fruits in your life, you need to sow your seed so that God will make that seed grow into a tree and bear you your fruits that you've been longing for. Yes.
Wow, powerful one. Powerful one. Okay, my engine is beside in free. We have about 15 minutes to bring everything to Kobe. Okay, Kobe bless. Mr.
Hello.
Which may be some questions.
Okay, hello. Pampacho, Asunjenka Yina. Okay, Mama Rose, my friend me Kobe bless me upcoming artist more Eastern region.
Okay.
I think I am a follow up. Me say I take inspirations from you.
Okay.
I want to know what are some advice you give to an upcoming artist without a manager, a single artist, without any financial support, who is doing everything by himself, sometimes want to give up. Thank you.
The only thing I would tell such an artist is to just stay focused. Because all of us now you do paper, so we didn't even start like this. And there is one thing a lot of people don't know. My first recording me release Adjei baby or Ghana. Me I recorded in 2006. So you can imagine. I was thinking saying me 2006. That time so not producers were Ghana Kroma. We had the big bands, we had the CBEX, we had producers and J.A. Sapon, Mr. Sapon. Oh, there were a lot of producers out there. There were even individuals who were ready to even take on artists those times. Me de ko ho nyina mfa me. To me relax here. Mama na emu ma bem. I was still singing. And ade ba ko so me person me ma obi pe oye upcoming artist who ni say sometimes when the door doesn't open, it doesn't mean that you should give up. Whatever you are doing, you have to do it and continue doing it. Maybe now Nyame will say 1 year prepared and now you are not ripe for him to release you. Until within that waiting period, now you'll be sharpening yourself. You'll be working on yourself. You know, maybe within that waiting period, now you'll be ready and ripe for that journey. Because there is no turning back. Say when you don't know how to do certain things at that time, say do something because you are not prepared. So all you need to do is to stay focused. Now say maybe if it's school now, don't give up. Continue writing the songs. If there is any chance for you to go and do a recording, if you get money, you go and do the recording, put it down. Because you may never know where your angel will pop up from, or you don't know where your helper will pop up from. So I know say it is difficult. Even me, Grana Sebio, may do some way. I'm doing things single-handedly and I've not given up. So I don't think say you need to give up. So just stay focused and don't let anything bring you down. Sometimes you even meet up with people, and they'll be telling you, oh, Jai, no, don't let the things they say push you, cry. Just stay focused.
Okay, Kobe bless you. That was it. Mr. Michael Minta Adam Abisa said, when should we expect a song that matches her energy level? Because I say I'm a gospel dance stress. Who did that?
Yeah.
Because who say so asani is different. Pacho Kobe bisa said that when he expected song a match with energy level.
Oh, send me nyuma danceable. And in the studio, when I'm doing the song on CD, even if I dance there, you will not see it. It is when I'm performing the song that you see the energy. So they should just relax. Energy need it. I feel na nyame oni asha ase nti energy need it. I feel pa na ebe start here pa nti no he should relax. Nyame aduma by August September na nyame aduma ye release one powerful spirit-filled song. Ebe bless lives.
Okay. Nana question besides how much does Rose charge for a program? And I don't know this offer one not back and was.
Oh, you see, one of the things that me cry me when I was coming into the industry, I didn't even know say a time will come cry Rebecca say ubeji say because of the passion and the love I know woman human intino. There are places be where you kwa sky ya omo de my nkwana and shut down and so any. But it's answer ya minimi yakuma intino. God opened door. Link us up to other places. I remember a bigger and better cash. Into many specific amount be a down make us say me call program say I say. But sometimes depending on the event, if it's an event that has been sponsored, and an event as a sika womwa, it has to do with money in the sometimes I first of all will ask you your budget what make you mama because once you are bringing an artist there, you should know say I have one or two people say Bibisa Aba, I talk to them. My producer, my manager, Alpha Gospel program. Oh no, no, mommy. Oh no, no, mommy. Now I charge. I say, Mama Rose, just say, oh mama, wa me my uncle. Yes. So, so I don't have a fixed price. I mean that was say like if I go to every event, this is the money. No. Sometimes I even tell them say, I will not charge you when I can bless me and bless me well. And sometimes we what you are not even expecting. Nanyame, I'm on matter the amount. Yeah.
Okay. But do you have any upcoming project now kwaso ba opese ye nyina yeti ana you?
Oh, say as you know, the Kadia Hakara it's a whole different deal altogether. It's not only the worship that I do. Before I do the worship, I donate to either a school, an orphanage, or a hospital. And this time around, I went to the Insawan female prisons. And as I speak to you now, I have a whole pile of things here for male prisons because I'm male prisons, and some people thought I was going to male prisons. So I'm planning, say maybe before I release my song, before I release that song, I'll pray that I'll add up one or two things to it. Now, me da come memano, and so at least na me da a seed sowing for my project I may. So in every year, the program I do first, not in August, every year me meet and greet Rose Adjei. So that's one. No, if you need me to come to your church to come and minister, men charge you. I'll come with my team. If you want us to minister for 15, 20 minutes or 30 minutes, then you minister. Then you give us the privilege to sell our CDs and our pen drives. Yeah, you just get us, maybe more transport. Now they are mine. And I did it. It was amazing because there were a lot of people who had wanted to see me one-on-one in their church. And some of it, I said, make a job, say my brain to member. Because they call you, me see this call. So apart from that meet and greet, I do the Kahaha in April, and that is all. So the next project that my next single maybe be release it. But if anything comes out, as I say, you know, yeah.
Sure. Oh my asotia. Hey, send ye the sa pepe. na
Sure.
who the rule na be also at income. Now, yembisa last question from one of our listeners. Has there been a time why encounter any artist say verbally anything? Only any artist any issue?
Oh, me dear, me ni obi anya issue, but it was an incident that happened in 2017. I think that time I go Kumasi. So you could see how frustrated I was. So I went to Kumasi all alone, but there was a manager. No Kumasi. Those times in say we work with. So I called him that I needed his help. So he took me around to all the places I'm going to. I think we could do one of the, I think Busia FM. Yes. We could do her. Then there were about 3 or 4. And I wake from me see the lady no offer. Then they turn to the back. I say, hey, then they brought in the question. They said there was a statement that came up, and Patience Nyakun said 1 or 2 things. So they were asking me, "Inti omo bisa amen amisio almost saying Patience say and as of mommy born baby homo ya before baby they are not qualified to be called pastor's wife. They just wear heels, they just wear wigs, they come and move." Blah, blah. The man was asking me, say, how do I say? So for mommy, you may have friend won't remember. Hey, now Patience obey po. So yes of mommy. Uncle Isaac, I said my making. That's how I said the thing. You really interviewed me that Saturday. Sunday, Monday morning, the first call I had was from Adum FM. Said, why did I say what I said? And said, almost say, no pastor will marry cheap Patience from Roside. Me say, what? And the headlines were all over. People were calling me from Takrady, people were calling me from Koforidua, people were calling me. I felt now I'm confused. So I decided not to pick any call because I didn't know what the problem was. Until I set off and maybe back to Accra. When I came here, the first interview I had was with Hit FM. And they just asked me, say, almost say, and I'm saying, no, I don't need to insult a colleague of mine for me to get attention. Library of work can't send me. Almost say, experienced player can suffer for Jesse. Into me, I don't see the reason why as I did madam for be at them because I want attention, I want fame. Fame there is nothing that can stop it. I don't need to do anything. Yes, until that was the only issue. Until I think she also didn't understand. So there was a presenter at Neat FM that called us, both of us on air. Besides, until me church. Then she also explained her side. Until you read that interview on radio, then her producer called me, so they didn't know that how the issue was. I'm saying no. They should have asked me because me will be a me hard dream and now me a trouble cause and now say me casa by heart to gain attention, but but all the same no. And they be a baby. So I think so far that's been the only issue. It wasn't an intentional thing. Say me sorry, say me did at them and I know because can't say na will be blogger be called twisty. Yeah, can be different. Yeah, and that has been all. Yeah.
Wow. And you may, in fact, many Adjei pass will be any one near my baby. So be sure say your listeners know so many Adjei. Joining us from the diaspora, you Humphrey Tete, Hetikoji. I say thank you. God bless you so much for joining us. I really appreciate the support. And to all of us, Mumiki Bre, me, Precious, KOB, Nana Kwesi, all of you, I'm making Bre.
Before you sign out, more questions.
All right. So, let's go. Go ahead.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. I want to find out, Mrs. Adjei. My
just call me Adjei. Why?
will be difficult.
Oh.
Anyway, I want to find out how you met your husband.
Mm-hmm.
I am asking the question. I'll explain why I'm asking the question.
Okay.
I'm asking the question first because you are a female gospel artist.
Sure.
2, I am asking because the one you got married to
Mm-hmm.
is a pastor or is a man of
Mm-hmm.
God.
Yeah.
3, I'm asking because I have come in contact with some up and coming female gospel musicians
Mm-hmm.
who would have invite to certain
Mm-hmm.
churches or certain ministries, and because of the singing ministry, those
Mm-hmm.
men of God think that they could be perfect wives for them.
For them. Oh, okay.
It will help. It will help their ministry. And some look at it as if, okay, this is a man of God. I'm also into gospel ministry. Getting married to a man of God will help the ministry, the church as a whole. So
Yeah.
when they come in contact with such people, they easily fall prey to
Mm-hmm.
those
Men of God.
proposals. Yes,
Sure.
but like you said, it's a ministry. Getting married to a man of God is a ministry on its own. You'd have to be called for it. That
Sure.
is on. You
Sure.
also have to be sure that this person is the one meant for you,
Right.
not just because,
Sure.
oh yeah, man of God. And so I want to know, how did you meet your husband? Maybe explaining that would give us a view on the decision they would have to take or what they'll have to consider if such proposals come their way.
Well, where will I even find my husband? Once he's a man of God, I'm sorry. Yeah. I met him in the church. Yes, and we were friends, but Obiara dream we say Obiara birthday Tiana baby, and we're all in the same church. And Obiara born the bra, me so me born me there, but near nyame beye no, obey no matter what. And from the beginning, I make Kasana, I made you to understand, say, my life itself and my ministry and everything around my life is a prophecy. Because before I got married to my husband, no, na in Komsha, Prophet Dr. Isaac Owusu Bempa share me. He told me, say, you are going to be a voice to this nation. Obeye nyom, yebeti wunka wo wiase afane nyina na enam so nyame bepagya wukunu beye nyame nipa. That time kwa na my dream, but I was a church going person. The only places you could find me, rehearsal church. My parents were very strict. Into a man shut down my own like be going out with friends, going to parties. Say a party, your area na ye woman no. Your young girls and the young guys every year will be any party. So we be a party. Obi so nye bi na ye nyina yakọ baako we ho na yakọ GNA. So that's how my life was. So it was in the church that I met my husband. Oye na adwin so obeware me. Yes. Na so me hwe se na my brother tie say my church going person no so see sofo na me hwe nkom hye so aye chef my brother ho no. So I'm going to meet a man of God and all that. I'm so why not? Me hwe se na in life tie ebeboa me. Since he's a ministry minded person, no, it will help my ministry to also go. And by the grace of God, so we've been married for 15 years. A lot of people don't even know because I'm not the type of person who goes and be talking, and my husband is no. Me catch and say me my name manage me. Only now sorry and I'm assuming to me. So that's how it has been. So Nyame Adom, we've been married for 15 good years. We celebrated our anniversary last week. You know, yeah, it's in the church that I met him.
All right, okay. And then Kobe Blaze asked a question. I want to build on that question.
Yeah.
Do you, from your experience as a gospel minister when you started till now, do you think that necessarily as an upcoming musician, gospel musician, necessarily you need a management to work with necessarily. You need management to work with.
I would not say you necessarily need it from the beginning. No, Obi Krabeba and they want to manage you or even invest in you. No? They should even see what you are doing. And Sana, I'm manipulating that hope say, when I work with this upcoming artist now, nobody will just wake up say maybe Kobe. I can see say Mishawa, Sana wa no tino ube hunyum to pa besina yankoda me produce you and I manage you. It's impossible. It's either say we who modi bo wa sorry them and I say we who baby I would tune you ma wunyum to account kuma. I won't say no, say now we are hard working now show voice so invest in you and all bringing the team they can lift you up to a level and your person would do. That's the only way. Instead of making say at the beginning, all of us started, we didn't get producers from the beginning. We had to push ourselves. One of the things before I even met my first producer, Media Excel, because my husband knew him. With this my same song. But no catch me so artist which was I think DSP before Joyce came into the picture. Into the main corner train answer. I was still going to look for other people. Miko who some producer be wo groma waji din pa. Miko who no share sa video na mini PSC try no. Ejawarem so dani minu mi ina shiro. Baby mi shira na mamyo. Mini mi fear for ya yen shira. Papa you share say na ya share space ya yesa wa car park was sister me di wo ya o. Na nyombe na watu video be na waye basa say oh sister debi enyum we de to twini kra na enya ade a marketable emfa nti we de ko na ko penyum foforo na fa bre me na me pe studio bi na ko record na me nchire video a obe record and it was amazing say video na nipa no twa me video that time no kwa ni artist kwa no nya sika oni sa papa ne betwa video. But now, as I speak to you, the artist in the video be a obetwe bia. Sa nipa no twa me video no twa the artist video. Me say papa the can say asem no mama be mabu. Me ba na me su. Na me friend my husband na me can say it's me nyuma me tu na nyumfun because the man told me in my face nyum we nyumfun. That's what he told me. To me catch my husband say nti woni me say nyum we nyumfun na wan kan kire me na me so me chinchi pe obi. Osi wan ne kan. Sister Brana Beda, na mre no so anyame ankasa be ma nsa so. Na me friend madam fu so fu ba ko bi so. Na me say, "Hey Charlie, look at what somebody has told me." I say, "Oh, they be offering me my wife." I say, "My wife, sister, pe fufuo bi ni lies bi na di. Na nyom no dey call TV station ahi na ebejo. That time na 1,300 e wo GTV for a month. Oso ni bibi. My men sacrificing fast as can ma. Come to my house right now and come and take that money. Monday morning, first thing, take the song. That time I'm calling the Thursday, intimate Jessica, Friday na me call GTV. And I went and paid. Luckily that time nothing is it AFCON 2014 was a day. Not Ghana ni USA never match. So when I went, I told the guys, "Me panichonyum way. Send a ya boom a bem was anyum way. Miss Reno, any way he can obey make sure say nyum way, obey to me a pushy a mammy, Miss Reno, on pushy. Omo ya advert grana quanky to be bedawa, on bo mammy." Then the way the man I was pleading up upon the Sherman one casa. Into that day, no more match, and that Monday, no more the very first match between Ghana and USA. Yes, Ghana. Yes, Ghana re ya na edi nyunu she ejawara me so afia mo bia dis na wan na eja hwe yen so anka Ghana be nyame be ma US ya hwe Ghana eno mo hwe the swag na me na PSC ye nam car park no and my students no more campuses no they started calling my number, so we really love this song. Hono ansana Media Excel Mr. Kwesi Ernest a friend me say na Rose you ma oba me was say me nyema wo na me say twen kakra na mrene nso ye no me ni sika na wakope obi foforo me so me mpe obi o me ya na me de me sika me de nyum na aba TV so because na me ntumi ntwen no send the train me wa approach me need DSP me buy me babeju project. And that was how Mr. Kwesi Enes and I signed that contract for the song. Into sen committee and nkofo ka na me da ho a manya hwea. Inka he wouldn't have invested. But the whole project na me da about no share quality of the video and the song on it no. When he invests in it, bibi. So sometimes you don't have to wait say obi be so adwuma no mu ansa na why. Who know as an individual, no say would this way gradually say even though people are giving up on me, people are not ready to hold the job. Let me myself push more. They will get interested and they will help you.
Okay, as you wait there, Mr. Mamenya follow up with that one.
Okay.
Our resume patcho. It's say. Is it because Mr. Kwesi so who say I've been eating now because who say no baby?
No, me nkasa being because now he knew me already. Me who Mr. Kwesi no. I knew him when he was not even a manager then. Our manager artist. That was when I saw him. He came to my former church. Then he told me, sister, who to nyum pao? That she be me produce you, me manage you. That's what he told me. But then he was not a manager. Until the time now, me go home no now no I DSP adwuma no so. After the you be project into me relaxing. Then miraculously no so no manage Adjei, Minister Adjei. And na manage Mama George Adjei. And I mean Mama George Adjei so nanti for a while. Until me back in be or events me back in. So
Okay.
I was still seeing Mr. Kwesi manager. Internet me didn't know but for the bill of course say age. They was say I been. I believe that time and I right so
okay. As you wait there, Mr. Last question so that we will bring everything to a close.
That'll be fine. My last question, Sir Isaac's restriction, is that if an upcoming artist would have to consider management or have to consider anybody to manage him or her, per your experience, what does it need to look out for? What are the things he needs to look out for before considering anybody to manage him or her?
On their consideration go be book.
It is your future career. Is that your future career you want to live?
But you should know, say when an artist is coming out because of desperation and frustrations, our common. On the interest ground on finance and that's the reason why say on any funny year you might do pempen so often I mean one no sooner we no. That is when the problem starts. Because at the beginning, you are so frustrated because you've waited and waited and waited. You've wandered and looked for a producer. Wouldn't be into Obiba or catch also we better 10 a.m. and now we better 12 or no you only sending your number out and no here. So I think that at the end of the day, first of all, you need to pray about it. No one will say everybody and your friend be a vision. And it's a vision now. Ukita no in the paper so person will do no baby or person will fa. So ukosho will be na niani panesu kita ne no would fa. Don't get connected in the first instance. Because when you get connected out of desperation, you do paper so no time so now but so I invest in sikanya de obeje o. Ekoye nia ope. Before you meet up with any record label, you want to sign up with a person, make sure that your vision and the person's vision is in the same line. If not, at the end of the day, you swerve from the call because nyami free obia or more obia call or ma obia ni swade hubi. Aha. So as the way you are pastors, you are evangelists, you are a prophet, sana ye nyum to anything. You will be on the type of songs or songs of evangelism. You will be nyum so or as preaching like or shed pan crying. You will be so or two new money per man or no sana need anything. So if you go and meet up with somebody who just wants you to do just any music because of the fast money, one, you're very careful because yours is solely into the ministry. Who person will focus to win souls. It's not about jamming to songs here and there. Who say it will make you swear from. I think say from the beginning, pray to God and let Him lead you on what to do.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
SOB, thank you so much for those wonderful questions.
What means the questions in real? You won't have stopping.
I said, yeah, and I do time, baby.
Yeah, Chapa,
with your permission, I'll be man of crime, yeah.
Oh, the manifest here. Maybe we'll continue some other time. Thanks so much.
Sure. The next project neighbor, no, you so absolute suffering on that. Once again, let me say a very big thank you to all of us for being here tonight. I really appreciate this. God bless you so much. Nemo, yeah, Michelle, Mama Rose, we there, Michelle. Untimi baha minimsa woto nyum kakra bi but ese o prove minimum mai na God no so ese o de to from kakra mai
I said na God dey say me jam me promote another one e Japan
so me would say don't dey my favorite.
Okay, Martin. All right, see it goes like this. Growing up I made a discovery that there's a God who changes destinies. I decided to give Him a try. He blew my mind on. Free protection, problem solved, total solution. He blessed my life, saved me with no conditions attached. God,
Wow. Okay. Michelle, ode fafo from so to us.
Okay. Echape wuna mi dawo. Sametre wa sita. Echape wuna mi dawo. Sametre wa menimigwa sita. Eya wuna waso mi mo ebesine. Ushe mi boda ni da. Wedi wo boshe sem no so. Isare bremo na nyuma yetino. Eya wuna mi sufre wo. Cemetery wa.
Okay, so once again, thank you so much for joining us tonight on Chat with Steph. I really appreciate your time so much. God bless you all. And Mama Rose, Nyankopon shall ye pa say Adjei wa ye na and send yam din kan show bono. Say new project never up Mr. Mama Rose fi say obeton sa friend na.
This is the one that cut him no go
Amen. So Nyankopon shall you be jaw na wakoto bibia o yeso.
Patricio, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you too. God bless you. Okay, it's here from Dovias say munya bread na monso more questions by see with me. God bless you so much. KOB of Gospel Reward, thank you so much. Precious of Alpha Gospel, Kobe Bless, thank you so much. Nana Kwesi, my producer, number one. I appreciate your time so much and everything. The advice, I really appreciate them. Until we meet again, don't forget, my name is Isaac. Always remember that I love you. But one thing you must never forget, that God loves you more than I do. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.